Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Today I'm going to show you how to make this hanging post-it note pouch. This is a lovely little charming gift that you could give to somebody. It holds some little mini post-it notes that just pop away and close under there, and then you can hang it. You can maybe hang it on the lamp that's over your desk so you can just scribble down reminders of things to do. This is inspired by one that I made for my 7-year-old son Luke, but I've made one with an S for Sam on it, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's using dies from Big's dies, which are big, thick, heavy-duty dies that you run through your Big Shot die cutter, and I don't think I could live without my Big Shot actually. This is the top note die. I don't know if you can see that, and I've cut out one in basic grey cardstock, and if you can see that, it's got this lovely sort of stitch detail around the side. So I've already pre-cut one of those, and then I have cut from the Twitter pated designer series paper one of the tags from the 2 tags die. Now this obviously comes with 2 tags, funnily enough, and this is one that's already pre-scored and got holes pre-punched out, and I've cut one in that as well. And I absolutely adore the Twitter pated designer series paper. It comes in huge 12 by 12 sheets, and all of these you get 12, I think it is, yes, 12 sheets. This is only half of them here, but they're all double-sided. So that's one side of them. Let me flip it over, and that's the other side. And they are all gorgeous. They all tone together very well. And I'm using basic grey because it fits perfectly. It's the colour on that side, and it's the detail that runs through there as well. But I'm also going to be using Raspberry Ripple, which is the colour that's just popping through here. So if we put it all together, it's really, really simple to do. Fold up and get your mini post-it notes. Now post-it notes, these are 38 by 51 millimetres, so 1.5 by 2 inches, and they come usually in packs of 3, and you get about 100 in a stack. Actually, I'm only going to be using a small bit because I wouldn't be able to fit a whole one in there. So that's, I'd say, probably about 1/4. A little bit of adhesive. You don't want a thick, super strong adhesive, because actually when this runs out you want to be able to take it out and stick a new one in. Pop it in, close it up, a bit more on the back, and put it in place. This is such a simple project. So you're kind of lining up the hole roughly with the top there. Now I'm using some of these gorgeous adornments. They're dahlias, and these are in the in colours for 2012 to 2014, so you can see all sorts of different colours. So you've got some starfruit, gumball green, and oh, randomly a button in there. And this is the Raspberry Ripple, which is the same Raspberry Ripple here and the same Raspberry Ripple there. So with a mini glue dot, pop it on, and it just covers the whole. Very simple. Hole punch. Punch some holes on each side. And then I've got some stitched cross grain ribbon. This is also in basic grey. This is what's genius about Stampin' Up, because it all colour coordinates. So I'm going to put it through. You need to do 2 holes if you're using a standard size hole punch. I found on the first go of making this that one single knot and it just pops straight through again. So knot 1 and then knot 2 over the top of that. It just makes it a thicker knot for hanging. And it won't pull through then. Oh no, it won't pop through. And then the same on the other side. So you just sort of measure off how much you want to have of the ribbon for hanging. Snip that off. Do another knot. I suppose if you tied your knot very tightly, it would be worse. So if you keep it kind of a loose knot, but do it twice, it makes a thick, bulky knot that won't fall through. There you go. Trim off the edges. trim off the edges, and then with a piece of Whisper white cardstock, which is, it's lovely and smooth. It's not like other white cardstocks that are out there. You can't just buy any old white cardstock and expect to get the same result. It's particularly good for stamping. I'm going to use my Raspberry Ripple, and because I've already got an S, and I don't really need two of these, and I gave one to my son Luke, I'm going to make this one for my son Jack, and I'm using the lovely letters alphabet. These are absolutely gorgeous. You actually get two of these box sets because you can't fit 26 letters in. So I'm going to use the J and just stamp it up. Stamp out my letter. There we go. And with the curly label punch, centre it up and punch it out. And then I'm just going to sponge the edges, just very gently and very lightly. Very quick. It's a lovely effect. And it just, I think white can look quite stark against projects. I mean, it's, you know, white with no edging done has perfect place, and this probably would look just as good. But I like sponging. And then with a dimensional, and they come in packs of 300, which is actually really good value. And they're just lovely little hexagons, and it actually means that you don't have a real nightmare getting the sticky backing off. Pop it over, and that's it. And then Jack can hang that on his bedroom door, and he could leave me a cheeky note saying, "Mum, don't wake me up, I'm having a sleep in," and that's it. He can scribble his notes, and it just slips away quite easily. So there you go. If you've got any questions about how to get hold of any of the supplies or anything like that, and don't forget, we've got special incentives on at the moment for if you want to join as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm always looking for new people to join my team, and there are benefits for hostesses, extra incentives and extra bonuses. So do get in touch, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.